Welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, where we talk about how to raise funding and invest in startups and the time it takes to drink an espresso. If you have a question about startup funding or investing, please go to the website, startupfundingespresso.com, and type in your question into the chat bot in the lower right corner to receive an answer. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot at startup funding and investing. In sales, the average close rate of prospects is 5 to 10%. This often seems low to first-time salespeople who view their product as superior to the competition. There are many reasons why customers don't buy the product. These include the lack of budget, inability to make a decision, and other priorities taking precedence. In fundraising, the close rate with investors is similar at 5 to 10%. The startup founder must talk to 100 investors to close investment from 5 to 10% of them. The founder sees the potential of the startup and the opportunity it has, but only a minority of investors' pitch will ultimately come in. Reasons include lack of funds available to invest, inability to make a decision to go forward, and other startups such as portfolio companies that take priority. Founders should factor this into their fundraising strategy. Set a goal to meet enough investors to hit the fundraising target. There's a saying in the finance world, you have to kiss a lot of frogs. The startup space is no different. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start listening to today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.